traditional thing. I mean, fathers did not have the role then that they do now. Now, traditionally, fathers are more involved.
In the early growth period of my own children, their father was away a lot. And then in their early adolescent and, you know, from like 11 or 12 to into teenage, I was all alone with them, the boys, 4 boys. And I've looked back on this more than anybody else would want to. And I'll tell you what I think I did. I first of all felt guilty about being this workaholic father. And I also said to myself, my God, this world is rough. It's really terrible out here. And I only have about an hour and a half with these guys. So I'm going to give them all the advice I can while they're with me. And a lot of that was criticism. No belt? You're not wearing a belt? Would it be possible, could you wash your hair? Now, the point, I think, is that this sculpturing that I thought I was doing, because after all, I am the father and I know everything, resulted in, you know, pretty soon, I think, thank goodness, most of us survived this. I'm not presenting a tragic story here, but I am saying I wish I could do this again. Because I think what I did was a non-stop, must have looked to them, non-stop criticism.
But it's not all criticism. Yeah. It's out of love.
No, I know, but how does it look to them?
But from the father's point, because that's how Dad. It's always, I feel with my father that it's when he says something in praise, I feel terrific. Because a lot of times there's always criticism. It's like, you could do that much better. Yeah. That's not good enough.
And I don't know how much positive meat was in this sandwich. I mean, in terms of my own fatherhood. Yeah. I don't know if, I'm sure I didn't praise them as often as I should have. When they did something that pleased me, I didn't always tell them.
Right. Yeah, and it's, yeah.
Well, shame on me is right. I mean, here I am. God knows we're trying. I'm going to...
This question is directed to the woman on the end. Has your child ever tried to demonstrate any of his independence? And if he has, how did you react?
I constantly criticize. I'm divorced, so I'm mother and father. And I find that I don't praise enough either. But coming back, I think there's a lot of anger in Kevin and David. I think they have a lot of feelings. I know that when I tell David to do something, and he doesn't want to do it, I get this. And I say, okay, you know, that's the anger.
With my mother, it's that I always wanted to do a lot of things for myself. And it's because I couldn't have a lot of that, I felt like I was smothered, especially when I could see what the other kids were doing.
And you were the one that victimized because your mother was too strict?
Yeah.
And so, what'd you do? You went out and became a brain surgeon. What did you do about it?
No, well, you know, I used to yell and scream at them a lot because I'm the only child. So, and like I used to yell and scream at them a lot, and sometimes it made a difference and sometimes it didn't.
Uh-huh. You're still at home?
Yeah.
How old are you, may I ask?
16.
You're 16. Yeah.
I think so.
You're what's scaring us to death. You're 16. You could be 26. I wouldn't let you out of the house if you were my daughter. I'm teasing. You're a very, very a mature young woman. Don't take my jokes.
A parent who has an only child, or maybe the baby of the family, or sometimes the only boy or the only girl, will be smothered. There could be a family where 2 or 3 children are very independent, but one is the one that mom holds on to.
Are you there, caller?
Yes.
What's the story?
Hi, I'm 14, and my mother's always been very overprotective of us, and she always will be. And it doesn't bother me because it's a good feeling to know that there's somebody that cares about you. But she has a fear that something will happen, or that she says that if there was more mothers like her, there would be like less kids in accidents and less kids that are dead,
yeah, more people would live. Yes.
Yeah, like she's trying to prevent us from things that she reads in the newspaper.
That's absolutely right. You're a very, very insightful person. Yes.
Hi, I'm a smothered child, but now I'm finally getting my independence after all these years, and I'm really happy about it.
Really? Can I ask you to, you feel that your smothering made you somewhat dependent?
Yes.
All right, here's the test. You ready? All right. You say you'd like to move, this is 16, 17. Let's see the monitor here. You say you'd like to move out of your parents' home, but somehow something always seems to keep you from leaving. You're probably already gone.
That's true. That's true.
You're in a great job, but you have difficulty developing intimate peer relationships.
That's not true.
You secretly worry about what Mom would do if she didn't have you to fuss over.
That's true.
It's a relief to be able to call your parents most days or go to their home when your spouse makes you angry.
I'm not married.
Are you home? Are you living at home?
Yes, I am.
Uh-huh. And you feel...
I want to get out.
Your parents' way of doing things dictates how you think you and your spouse should operate. You're not married, so that doesn't work for you.
But there are marriages, there are a lot of what I call three-way marriages. Some people think that if they move out of the house or if they get married, all of a sudden that's going to cut off mom or the over-involved parent. That doesn't happen. What about the jokes about the mother-in-law or the arguments between a husband and wife?
Yeah. Are you an only child?
No, I'm not.
Are you the youngest child?
Yes, I am.
Uh-huh. Am I brilliant or not? Guessing that. You feel to move out of the house is going to put a dagger in your mother's heart.
No, it's not. She wants me out. She's probably going to kill me.
Yeah. So you're the problem, not her.
Yes.
Well, sometimes mothers do sometimes want their children to leave and to move on, and I think that mothers will want to give their children wings and to take a vacation, and children to say, I'm leaving, I'll move on, I'll take on some of the responsibility myself. Not to leave completely, but to develop, healthy relationships.
That's the way I feel about it.
And we'll be back in a moment.
Potatoes, it's that time. These are easy and so fun. And a 1 and a 2, 10 minutes. Whee! New microwave for Pillsbury. Ooh, ooh, oh, Granny. Pillsbury. Sour cream and chives. Yum, yum, pop, pop. Scalloped potatoes. They'll love a lot. Cream and steamy. Loving from the oven.
Diagnosis. America's healthcare is suffering from stress with costs that overburden U.S. citizens. Treatment, perhaps a healthy dose of nationalized medicine? News Center 8's Mike Conway shows you Canada's plan, a national medical program that covers all doctor bills, hospital costs, even nursing home care. Is national health care the cure for our critically ill system? Watch Mike Conway's examination this week at 6, only on News Center 8. We're proud to be your news.
What's happening to this country? Bob Evans drivers aren't getting up as early as they used to. Will Bob Evans sausage get delivered a little later each morning? What does all this mean? Just that Bob Evans biscuit sandwiches have come along. They're ready in minutes in your microwave. Our drivers like them for breakfast because now they get to sleep until 3:30. Bob Evans biscuit sandwiches for all you late risers.
According to legend, little folk know Hills is where the toys are.
Here's a school and playground for little girls and boys. And a new fun flyer that makes a flying noise. For indoors or out, the little helper cart. All from Fisher Price to give kids a start. Lots of toys every day. Another reason why they say
Hills is where the toys are.
At low prices every day.
There are people who look for more. You can see their pride in one grocery store. Quality is its own reward at Highlands.
You got this postcard you got to show. George, take this shot over. Hold it up to that camera.